Hey guys, it's me, Sec, and today I'm going to be doing something really different. This is not going to be a review. For the first time, I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of my song called Welcome to the Cyberworld. So let's get to it.
Techno simulation.
Okay, so we finally made it to 400 subscribers. Yes, thank you very much for supporting me, subscribing, watching all my videos, and yeah, stay tuned for more. But this video specifically, I just wanted to do something different since this is the 400 special. I want to do a walkthrough of one of my projects. It's called Welcome to the Cyberworld, which was released on Revival over the summer. Is technically will be my second original song that I've ever released, because most of the ideas that I have are I'm not too satisfied with, so that's because it's been a slow release for me. I've been doing more remixes and mixes released than original songs or other stuff. So yeah, let's just get to it. Here we go. I have the project in front of me, and I'm gonna play the song all the way through, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I did, what samples I added, how I sound design, and then the post processing. The sound design, maybe I can't show it because I'm having some problems with Serum. So yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so here's the project. The song is over in 100 BPM, so here we go.
Welcome, humans. We've been transported to the future. Our mission is clear. The exploration of space. Mission control. All systems go. Prepare to launch. Welcome, humans. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Prepare to terminate. Doubt what you have been taught to believe. We exist in cyberspace, a complex computer system, clusters and constellations of data. This is the future. Welcome, humans. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome to the Cyberworld.
This is the future.
Okay, so that's the track. So let's get to it. First, we start off with the kicks and the claps and the snares. No, better yet, let's do this again. Okay, so here, as you can see, I'm using a filter cutoff for the base layer, and also the intro sub. And as you can see here, I also have some samples, some white noise. And here in this part right here, you can see that I have some samples that I cut off and used for the intro. These are the vocal samples right here. And so yeah, let's begin. This is the base layer at first. See, just a tiny bit, and then we have with the intro sub, of course. Okay, and then here, as you can see, I'm using some white noise. Well, not white noise, but just some down sweeps. And here, now sample. I'm using that sample just to give it, like a more, like a glitchy vibe, more cyberpunkish vibes, to not make it feel so empty. And as you can see, these are the vocals that I'm using. Also, by the way, the vocals that I found for this song were by a miracle. I was searching for, like cyberpunkish vocals, like something also like futuristic, because welcome to the Cyberworld, the type you can already imagine it's going to be like like futuristic. So yeah, I found this sci-fi sample pack over here. Let's see if I have it. Where is it? One second. Okay, here we go. This is the sample pack that I found. It's free, where I found it. A space sci-fi word samples. You got, almost over 100, vocal samples here. And they're really good, honestly. I really am impressed with this sample pack. It's really good, and you can, use it to your own ways. And, it really did help, bring life to the song. So also, if it wasn't for this sample pack, I probably wouldn't have found the motivation, the inspiration, better yet, for making this song. So here we go. You got like stuff like
1, 2, 4, 9. A complex computer system.
this is one of the samples that I'm using on the song. And also you got stuff like
Alien invasion. All systems go, and use them to destroy our fellow men.
So yeah, you can't really tell for that. So here we go. These are the samples that I'm using in full context.
Welcome, humans. We've been transported to the future. Our mission is clear. The exploration of space. Mission control. All systems go. Prepare to launch.
And also, yeah, let's see here. I'm using also some post-processing of these vocals. I haven't normalized the pitches up a little bit of like 100 cents. And here in the post-processing, all I have for the vocals is some OTT. Yeah, some EQ, for the limits, and yeah, some reverb, and that's it. That's all I'm using for the vocals so far. Then after that you transition into this part here. This is where the drums kick in, and you gotta have your kicks, and your claps. I layer in the clap, with another kick and a snare, and to give more punch, and your basic, like hi hats, and some percussion loops, and also this I got some. Here we go. Let me show you. Yeah. So yeah, and then this part here, it transitions into some guitars. As you can see, it probably says here most of the fellow guitars. Yes, I'm using samples from that, and it's hey, there's samples there. You can use them. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. You can use samples from other songs and use it into your own way. This helped me bring more life to the song. And what I did here these samples was that I stretch out the time, all over, and then yeah, as you can see, this is how it sounds like. Also, the post processing for this one, I'm using just some EQ and some reverb. And then here I have a synth. This synth that I'm using right here, adds more, like energy to the song. And yeah, this synth that I'm using is from Virtual Riot's Heavy Bass Design Volume 2 sample pack. So this one really helped. This is the first sample that I actually found that inspired me, to add it into this element to this song. Without this sample, I don't think the rest of the song could have been done. So yeah, here we go. Over here you got some bells, some leads here. And you have your also using again my bass layer, and then some downstream, white noise here, the sub, and then the lead loop, And again, just your basic effects, there's some impacts here and downlifter. And here you got your basic, risers. Oh, well. So yeah, that is the intro. And now we're moving on into this part here, which is silent. And I was thinking about adding some like keeping the sub, or make it me the melody, like the lead loop, like leaving it there in order to not make it sound empty. But then I started hearing it and I really wasn't liking it, so I just decided to keep this part empty and then transition into the build up. So here we go.
Welcome, humans.
And there you go. That's welcoming us into the build up. Welcoming us into like the preparing us for like the build up and for the drop, and you have, like kits. I'm using some side chain, and for the drop here, and yeah, you got your synth, you got the guitar riff, and some risers, and yeah, I'm just stretching the time out for these risers, at least for one of them. And you got your bass line here, bass line retro. And then here I'm using a parametric EQ for the drop to like make it rise. As you can see here, I'm also using the leads and some downlifters, my impacts, and also already the bassline retro. And then you have some vocals that I'm also using, to give you a sense, like you're preparing yourself for the drop. As you can see here, you got your like 10, 9, 8, 7.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And yeah, all that together sounds like this.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Prepare to terminate.
Yeah. Now moving on to the drop. Before that, this is the pre-drop. I'm using.
Prepare to terminate.
Also in this pre-drop, I'm just using some OTT, EQ, and reverb again. And before we get into like the official drop, I'm using some snares here. It really helped. I really honestly I'm not using any post-processing. This is just like me drag and dropping some snares, and it's really good because the snare is already post-processed from the sample pack that I'm also using from Burial Alive, just a mini sample pack. This is not the essential sample pack or like the trap samples. This is just from their Patreon. So yeah, you want these snares, you like them, go sign up for the Patreon. It's really good. And you have here entering the drop. I have some like basic side chain. You're layering the kicks with clap and snare as the intro, and then you have here a bass that I'm using, like a basic growl here, almost like a complextro type of bass. And then you have your drop here and the sub, which is just basically like a laser type of drop. Oh, sorry, laser type of bass. So yeah, and also using the synth here that we use in the intro and in the build-up. Also some downlifters and some sweeps in order to transition to the second part of the drop. I'm also using the guitar, most step guitar riffs here to give it more, like not make it too repetitive, make it have some life, some flavor to it. And yeah, that's it. Also with the drums, I use the snare again to make it more interesting, and just like be So yeah, all that together. Also, as you can see, I'm also using the bells here. At first, for from like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, for the first 8 bars here, I'm not using the bells or the leads. I'm leaving it out to transition to the next 8 bars. To keep it interesting. And have like a nice flow. So all that together, and it sounds like this. Okay, so yeah, I also forgot to say that in here in the drop, this is how I wrote them. So yeah, as you can see, that's in E4. And for the post processing, over here I'm just using some OTT, some EQ, free wave shaper, some frequency shifter, disperser, and another disperser, distortion, size EQ, and another EQ over here. Also, I'm sidechaining it to, sidechaining the bass. Now, here is the breakdown, and honestly, I don't have to really explain this one because is the only difference in this one is that I'm using different vocals, to not make it too repetitive again because, I didn't want to, repeat because then some people might think it was boring, and yeah, I wasn't feeling that, being repetitive. So yeah, I added some new samples here, and yeah, all of them are in the same here channel, just using some OTT, EQ, and reverb. So yeah, so here we go. This is how the vocals sound all put together with the bass there, the white noise, the sub, and the effects.
Doubt what you have been taught to believe. We exist in cyberspace, a complex computer system, clusters and constellations of data. This is the future. Welcome, humans.
Now, yeah, so as you can see in this part, the only difference was those vocals, and then from the 52 here to 70, it's all the same. I'm just using, repeating all the samples, like basically like a copy and paste, because yeah, we didn't really feel anything, like anything else was supposed to be different except that breakdown, and yeah, it's just keeping the same vibes. So then we transition over here into the pre-drop, which that I did change and cut it up a little bit. I'll let you know. Here it says I made this vocal myself, and I use a text to speech, and yeah, I changed the pitch, I stretched it out just a tiny bit, and for the post processing, I'm just using again some OTT, EQ, and this time around I'm using some vocal decks. So here we go.
Welcome to the Cyberworld.
So yeah, as you can see, it's really short. I also like cut it up because if I would put it all together, it wasn't really sound that good. See,
Welcome to the Cyberworld.
I mean, it's not bad, but I feel like it could just add a little bit of texture, like some a little bit some flavor. Am I saying it right? If I cut it up and give it more like welcome to the Cyberworld. Like it just felt right for me. Also,
Welcome to the Cyberworld.
yeah, I was feeling that the to the Cyberworld was like too close together, so I decided to cut it up and leave it like that. And then now we're into the second and final drop, which is it has the basic like the same format as the first one. The only difference is that for the first again for the first 8 bars, the second drop is different. It has more of some notes, and like it's the same bass but with different notes. That's what I did because I wanted to have the same bass but not have the same notes, because that could have been boring, and I will understand if some people want to like that shit, and I want to like that shit as well. So yeah, I decided to change it up here. Yeah, so here the notes I'm using are in some A4, F sharp 4, and E4. And then again, also the drop is different here. You got like this. Sound together, and then you have this. Yeah. So here then in this part, in the 79 bar, we change it up again. Still have the original drop, but I'm also using the second drop as well here layered, and it keeps it has a groove, like a kind of like a bounciness to it, and yeah, that's what I did. Then I'm just using again the samples, like the guitar riff from Mostep, the sim from Riot, and some downlifters, sweeps, and the bells again, and the lead loop, and that there you have the second drop. Altogether, it sounds like this. And that was the second drop. And then now the outro here is just I'm using again the guitar riffs, the synth again, and like my effects here, the impact, the downlifter again, and like us, and also the downlifter here, but reversed, and it sounds like this. And then right here, I'm using like EQ, to cut out the frequency for like the bells here. This is a separate bell because if I use the original, I think it will affect the rest of the notes that I made. So here it is a separate one, And yeah, I'm using some EQ in here. Yeah. Okay, let me check here. Okay, here I'm using some EQ here, and then this one I'm just cutting up here the low, or I think, or the highs. Fuck, I forgot. But I think it's the yeah, the low. So I'm cutting off that, and then like using some animation clip in order to like go down, and then here I'm just using a vocal at the end saying
This is the future.
and that's it. That's the song. Here we go.
This is the future.
And that's it. That's my song, Welcome to the Cyberworld. And honestly, I'm completely satisfied for how I did it. And yeah, I have to give, like a massive shout out to like Mayflower and Ghost Hack, because one of the ways that I was able to create this song was watching some tutorials from them, like making some mid-tempo cyberpunk type of music, and I was really enjoying it, and it's something that I want to experiment with since that's a genre that I've never made before. So yeah, I just wanted to like try it out, see what I could come up with, and I really did enjoy making the whole process of this. Really did enjoy it. Something completely new and different for me. Honestly, I would normally make some dubstep or rhythm, but making this genre specifically, like I really did enjoy it, and it's something that I would like to do again. Hopefully in the future I will make some more tracks like in this genre specifically, and also I would like to make some other stuff like bass house and drum and bass, experiment, not just stick to one genre specifically. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to. Click on the notification bell to keep you guys updated on my next videos. And yeah, this is Dex6 signing off. Also, before I go, sorry, if you're interested, I'm thinking of making this track, doing some stems for them, and giving them out for free. If you're interested in that, let me know. And yeah, I'll give it to you, and you can do a remix for it if you want to. And yeah, let me know how it went for you. Yeah. So I think it's a great way to help out, and I would like to see what you can do with a remix version like this. So yeah, again, thank you for watching, and yeah, this is Dex6 signing off.
Prepare to terminate.